What if everything we perceive as reality is merely a reflection of our deepest emotions? What if love, fear, joy, and sorrow are not just feelings but the very forces that shape the universe itself? Welcome to Information World. To explore this profound concept, we must first dive into the essence of emotions. Scientists have long sought to understand the nature of these complex feelings, often relegating them to biochemical reactions within our brains. However, what if emotions are more than just chemical responses? What if they are fundamental components of existence, influencing not only our individual lives but also the very fabric of the cosmos? Emotions are often seen as personal, confined to the realm of human experience. Yet, numerous studies suggest that they might extend beyond the individual, affecting collective human behavior and even the world around us. Think for a moment about the power of collective emotions. During moments of global crisis or celebration, millions of people can share a singular emotional experience, one that can ripple across society, altering perceptions and actions in unprecedented ways. This phenomenon raises a tantalizing question: could our emotions, when combined, create tangible changes in the universe? To comprehend this potential connection, let's examine the work of physicists and psychologists alike. Quantum physics, for instance, introduces us to the idea that consciousness can influence reality at a fundamental level. The famous double-slit experiment illustrates how the act of observation affects the behavior of subatomic particles. If consciousness can affect the physical world, then what role do our emotions play in this intricate dance of existence? Imagine an experiment where a group of individuals is invited to focus their emotional energy toward a single intention. Could the collective feelings of love, fear, or hope create measurable changes in their environment? Research in the field of psychoneuroimmunology hints at the possibility that emotions can influence our physical health, suggesting that the connection between mind and matter is deeper than we might realize. Consider the work of Dr. Masaru Emoto, who famously conducted experiments on water crystals. He claimed that water exposed to positive words and thoughts formed beautiful, intricate crystals, while water subjected to negative words became distorted and chaotic. While his methods have faced criticism, they provoke a fascinating inquiry into the relationship between emotions and the natural world. If our emotions can affect the structure of something as basic as water, what might they do to the universe as a whole? This leads us to the concept of emotional resonance. Emotions are not isolated, they resonate with those around us, creating a web of interconnected feelings. This interconnectedness suggests that our emotional states could collectively influence the universe. When we experience joy, it can elevate the mood of those nearby, creating a ripple effect that spreads far beyond our immediate circle. In times of crisis, collective fear can lead to societal changes and shifts in behavior. If emotions can indeed resonate and amplify, could they also shape the universe's very structure? Philosophers and scientists have long pondered the existence of a universal consciousness, a collective mind that connects all living beings. This idea, often discussed in spiritual contexts, finds a scientific parallel in the theory of interconnectedness. In this view, the universe is not a collection of isolated entities but a vast, dynamic system where everything is intertwined. Our emotions could form part of a greater consciousness that influences the direction of the universe. But how do we quantify emotions? How can we measure their impact on reality? Neuroscience has made significant strides in understanding the brain's emotional pathways, yet the challenge remains: how do we translate these findings into a broader cosmic context? One potential avenue lies in the study of frequency and vibration. Everything in the universe, matter, energy, and even thoughts, vibrates at a certain frequency. Emotions, too, can be understood in terms of vibrational energy. Love, for instance, is often associated with a high frequency, while fear resonates at a lower frequency. If we accept that our emotions exert an influence on the universe, we must also consider the implications of that power. What happens when negative emotions dominate? The concept of collective fear or anger could lead to chaos, instability, and disharmony within the universe. Conversely, a collective focus on love, compassion, and understanding might foster peace and harmony not just within ourselves but throughout the cosmos. This brings us to the role of intention. When we channel our emotions with deliberate intention, we can harness their power. Intentionality is a driving force in various spiritual traditions, and it aligns closely with scientific principles of manifestation and energy. Practicing mindfulness and cultivating positive emotional states can amplify our ability to influence not only our personal realities but potentially the broader universe. It's essential to acknowledge that the power of emotions is not inherently good or bad, it is a tool. How we wield this tool determines the outcomes we experience. When we embrace love and compassion, we contribute to a more harmonious universe. In contrast, when we succumb to fear and anger, we might inadvertently amplify conflict and discord. As we explore this intricate relationship between emotions and the universe, we must also consider the ethical implications. If emotions are indeed shaping our reality, how do we navigate this power responsibly? The notion of emotional stewardship becomes crucial. By practicing awareness of our emotions and recognizing their influence on ourselves and others, we can cultivate a more conscious approach to our emotional lives. In a world increasingly driven by technology and division, the idea that our emotions could unite us in a shared purpose is both daunting and exhilarating. The potential for collective emotional experiences to forge connections and drive positive change is profound. Imagine a world where we harness our emotional energy not as individuals but as a collective force for good. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of consciousness and its connection to the universe, we must remain vigilant in our exploration of emotions. They are not mere byproducts of our biology but vital forces that could shape our reality. The question remains, are we ready to accept this responsibility and embrace the power of our emotions? In conclusion, the possibility that emotions control the universe invites us to reconsider our understanding of existence itself. It challenges us to explore the depths of our feelings and their potential impact on the world. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us remember that our emotions are not just personal experiences but part of a larger tapestry that weaves together the very fabric of reality. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the extraordinary connection between emotions and the universe. If you found this journey intriguing, make sure to like and subscribe to Information World for more thought-provoking content. Together, let's continue to delve into the mysteries of existence and our place within it.